Listen closely, my friend, because this moment, this very breath you're taking right now, is the heartbeat of your existence, the sacred pulse of a life that slips through your fingers faster than you can imagine. And I'm here to tell you that it's not too late to seize it with both hands and rise. At 70 years old, I've watched the seasons turn, the winters deepen, the springs awaken, and the summers warm my weathered skin, only to realize that each dawn is a gift, each sunset a reminder that time doesn't wait, that the lie we tell ourselves, "I've got time," is the quiet thief stealing your potential while you scroll past your dreams, numb to the call of your own soul. There is no tomorrow, not the way you picture it, not a promise etched in stone, but a fragile hope that vanishes if you don't act today. And so I urge you to get serious, to plant your feet in this moment and decide that your life matters, that the weight of your choices can carve a path through the chaos. A path where every step, no matter how small, shifts your course by 5 degrees, guiding you toward a destination you can't yet see, but will one day stand in awe of. You think it's gone too fast? That the years have blurred into a haze of missed chances? But look closer. 75 winters, 75 springs, 75 chances to feel the sun, to hear the leaves fall, to build something real. And suddenly it's not a blur, but a finite treasure. A series of sacred moments you can still claim if you turn away from the noise, the distractions, the endless race that leaves you running in circles, chasing likes and titles, while the quiet work of becoming who you are when no one's watching slips through your grasp. Change begins quietly, my friend, like a boat drifting beside another, a subtle shift that grows into a wave. And this year, this very year passing whether you move or not, can be the one where you look in the mirror and say, "I'm proud," or the one where regret whispers, "I wasted it." And the choice is yours alone, not dictated by your past, not bound by your doubts, but forged in the fire of now. You might feel behind, too tired, too broken, too far gone, but let me tell you a truth that burns brighter than your fears. It's never too late if you start today, because progress is a chain of tiny victories, a momentum built from one step, then another, until the cycle that held you breaks and you rise. Not overnight with fireworks, but steadily, relentlessly, like a river carving through stone. The world will tell you to wait, to seek comfort, to numb the ache with endless scrolling. But I say rise above it. Write down your dreams, your goals, your fears. Ink them onto paper like a battle cry. Set deadlines, build a checklist, and hold yourself accountable because the mirror doesn't lie. And every yes to yourself rebuilds the self-respect you've been starving for. Someday is a mirage, a trap that keeps you still while life moves on. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. Start with this one. Climb the mountain one painful reach at a time, and know that the struggle you feel, the exhaustion, the doubt, is the mark of someone still in the fight. Someone destined for greatness if you don't let the old you win. I've been where you are, staring at a life reflected in filth, cockroaches skittering across my path, and I chose to walk away, to invent a new me, a soul calloused by pain, a mind forged in fire, a drive that laughs at failure because every fall was a brick in the fortress I built. And if I can do it, so can you, my friend, because the war isn't with the world. It's with the version of you that settles. Feel that fire stirring? That's your gift, your purpose, buried beneath the excuses. And now is the time to unearth it, to push past the comfort that kills dreams, to audit your thoughts like a warrior guarding his mind, asking every hour, is this building me or breaking me? Because you can control what you think, what you feel, what you do. And when mediocrity starts to burn in your gut, when the couch feels like a coffin, that's the snap, the awakening that says you were born for more. I've crawled through mud, faced ridicule, lost sleep, lost people, but I gained a pride no one can take, a strength born of overcoming, and you too can become that person, not by chasing success, but by attracting it through the person you choose to be, deliberate, hungry, unyielding. The journey is brutal, my friend, a daily war with laziness, with fear, with the voices that say, you're not enough. But those voices fuel me, because this battle is mine to win, a fight against the old me, and every day I raise the bar, every day I endure, I become unstoppable. Imagine your life as a movie. What does the hero do next? You know the answer, so write it down, commit to it. Let it guide you through the cold, the wet, the dark, where hope fades and only discipline remains. Because when the finish line disappears, that's when you discover who you truly are. Don't live on hope, my friend. Hope is a crutch that breaks when the run extends beyond what you planned, when the water's freezing and the instructor keeps going, taking souls not with cruelty, but with truth, revealing who quits and who endures. I've seen men drop their heads, drag their feet, smile fade when the end wasn't near, and I learned to thrive in that unknown, to wish for the rain, for the pain, because it's in the struggle that you grow, that you build a mind that masters the body, a spirit that outlasts the storm. Discipline is your armor, your fortress, doing what you hate like you love it, rising when you're tired, moving when motivation fades, because the high performer's life is 90% frustration, 8% doubt, and 2% victory, and that victory is short-lived, your eyes already on the next peak. The world shows you highlight reels, cars, beaches, ease, but the real ones, the builders, live in friction, in the grind, finding purpose in pressure. And if you're struggling, good, because that means you're alive, swinging. And the moment you take control, you rewrite your story with every rep, every study session, every silent hour. You're not too late, not too old, not too broken. Your potential is a flame waiting to be fanned, and you can study the plan, break cycles, build a life of health, wealth, power, a fortress for your family, all because you decide today to be serious about your goals, about becoming the person who can carry your dreams. I felt the ache, the doubt, the nights without sleep, but I kept going brick by brick, failure by failure, until I stood where I am, not because it was easy, but because I refused to fold. The world will misunderstand you, judge you, call you obsessed, and that's your sign you're on the right path, because greatness doesn't fit in normal, doesn't seek balance, but lives in sequences, in patterns, in the hours others won't touch. So let them party, let them talk, while you build in silence, in shadows, until your time comes and you soar into a greatness they can't comprehend. A legacy forged not in comfort, but in the relentless pursuit of who you were meant to be. This isn't for everyone, my friend. Most will quit, most will settle, but you, still breathing, still here, are built different, and that difference is your edge, your chance to earn respect, to silence doubters with results that roar louder than words. When the lights go out, when the car's repossessed, when no one believes, will you rise? Will you whisper, it's not over until I win, and keep going when the hype fades and it's just you versus you? That's where the real fight lives, in the discomfort, in the discipline, in the quiet moments when you choose to move anyway, because motivation is a spark, but discipline is the fire that burns through walls. I wake without it, without rush, but I execute, I grind, and the fire follows. Not the other way around, because I'm chasing legacy, not likes, building me while others wait for signs. This is your sign, your moment to stop explaining, stop stalling, and go all in, to earn a life that demands to be remembered. A life where every hard step, every sleepless night, every tear shed, becomes the foundation of a story only you can tell. A story of a soul that refused to break, a heart that refused to quit, and a spirit that rose, not because it was promised, but because you made it so. So speak it, live it, and let the world know you are limitless, and this, my friend, is only the beginning.